We're here.
Yeah.
I'm here. You're here. That means we're here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There's a dragon here.
Ah, it's Ojutai,
Mm-hmm. Used to be an
Dragon of Kung Fu.
used to be an angel there. They released Tempest Remastered. Oh,
Then they realized what a horrible mistake it was to release such a thing, and then they're like, wait, maybe we should just make dragons, because kids like dragons.
dragons. Well, Tempest Remastered has dragons. There's like Wrathy Dragon and like
Uh-huh.
um
And?
oh, that's a Drake. That's
There's Exalted Dragon.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Exalted Dragon.
How you like being punished for daring to attack with your dragon?
Oh, I guess the big thing is they have Modern Masters 2 coming out soon.
Oh no, they put Ojutai in Modern Masters too? That seems like a big move.
Yeah, like I thought the card was good in Standard, but really weird. Nah, it's not in Modern Masters.
We could have Aetherling in Modern, jeez.
Oh god, what is it? Honestly, I think the control finishers in Modern are like Walkers or Vendilion Click.
Ugh,
Does Vendilion Click count as a finisher?
that's what we're reduced to.
Well, like, I'm sitting here trying to think what the control finisher is. No, it's Celestial Colonnade. That's it.
Yeah.
My mind opened, and there it was.
That'll do.
Yeah.
Not even like Ugin?
I don't think you get to 8 in Modern. Like,
Karn? Not even with Tron? I thought Tron was a deck.
Tron you do. I'm thinking like the blue-white, the decks that would be playing Aetherling.
Okay. Right. I guess Tron wouldn't be ever playing Aetherling. That's acceptable.
Yeah. Alright, so we want the 8-4. Oh!
Ah, well. Let's
We're-
launch it. We'll
we're-
face Nothing Man.
Nothing Man!
278.
Hey.
Hey, remember that time Irration Foremost beat us down because they had Tygon Strike
Oh my
to just
god.
deal 20?
What if you just take 20? Planes below the cut.
It needs a +1/+1 counter on it before it can do that.
Mm.
There is Youthful Scholar in here, which we have not seen for a while.
Yep. Also,
Oh, man, Rashot's a Grave Caller too.
yeah.
The thing that's like, man, what could I possibly draw here? Yeah!
Oh, boom!
What if I draw 3 creatures?
So, I guess the question is, like, this is a super good creature in the world of morphs. This is just a super good creature, and this is a lot of cards good with the exploit. What do we want to go here?
I want the Foremost.
Okay.
I want to ride. I want to beat down.
Same here. That's why it's... So, we kind of want to find warriors?
Yeah, it's a stretch goal. We will be mindful of warriors. I honestly think Sandcrafter Mage itself is a better combination with that than like any other given war. Wait, doesn't that already have double strike though?
Yes. So, you know...
Outstanding. Sabretooth Outrider is a warrior.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
That would be an aggressive pick. Like even Sunstriker is a really reasonable creature
Yeah.
and would not land us in another color and would commit us super hard to white, I guess, because we have like white.
I am willing to just focus the lens and look directly into the sun.
Let us stare into the sun. No, I really do like that because Irration Foremost is not a splashable card. So the harder we are in white, the easier it is going to be to cast that thing.
Right. I think we also want to find Herald of Dramoka. That's the warrior that's a 2-drop, right? Just for
2/2 Vigilance.
yeah, but I mean just as a curve.
Yeah, okay.
That would be a pretty good thing to hand off the double strike to.
Do we have to work that hard to find something like that? Oh no. He's a warrior and a warrior lord and really good. There's also Misthoof Kieran, which keeps us on keeps the lens focused.
I know. Okay.
Keep staring into the sun.
This is like shiny. It's like staring at this. It's to me, it's between those two. We also have the Taigam Strike in case we.
Yeah. Well, let's see. If we do not take Mist of Kirin, we will be missing out on one common flying creature in white.
Mm-hmm.
We can find others of those. Let's take the Bloodshin Rager.
This does exactly what I want, which is like, okay, we hand off Double Strike to the Madcap skills, we hand off Madcap skills to the Double Strike, and everybody's happy. Like, that combination is a lot of damage. We also, if we can stick this out, we get, like, Harsh Sustenance in Pack 3. Or we get...
Hey. Got the Mist of Kirin here, okay.
Yeah.
I'd also be decently happy with just taking Evolving Wilds.
Mm-hmm. Heck, I might even be, like, would be, like, okay with glaring Aegis with this much Double Strike.
Just build a deck with Double Strike creatures.
Yeah.
They'll deal twice as much damage as a normal creature.
But yeah, Mist of Kirin, super good. Evasive. Flying.
Yeah, really cheap Megamorph.
Yeah, really.
That is.
We get to play this, like, flip this up and a 2-drop on the same turn, like if we played this on 3.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Also, I want to say there's worlds where you... Are there worlds where you play it face down? Not many. I mean, just, like, without the ability to... Like, face up, I mean. Like, just as a... Oh, okay.
Yeah, for the same... Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty great. For the same cost as morphing it, you could not. That's kind of sketchy in the case of Mist of Kirin.
Hmm. Oh.
Wow, Scale Guard Sentinel's still here. That guy's kind of good.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
Coat with Venom also kicking around. Center Soul is here, and I like that card a lot, but it tends to go late.
Oh, the auto quote. Okay, I'll fix that later. But yeah, the Behemoth is also... I like this card for, like, the fighting aspect of it. Also, we're tribal 3-drops at this point, too, so that's good.
I forgot to mention the Calcisma Behemoth. But yeah, absolutely.
Is this playable in what we have?
I think it's the most playable thing in what we have.
Yeah, like it's that or Acid Spear Dragon, and I don't feel like we're on the hunt for that sort of thing. Also, to note that black is, like, it's here. Like, Acid Spear Dragon's still real, but, like, if a second color shows up, I'll...
I think the realest card here is Seismic Rupture. Seriously, just... Imagine that's your first pick, and you'd wonder why there aren't that many cards in your pack, perhaps. But, you know.
Huh. Well...
Is the potential green splash better than a aura that we really don't want to play?
Right, like
what is it color?
I mean, it's like, this is playable, this is like sideboard playable if we went into blue, but I think this is actually more main deck playable.
Yo!
Hey!
Lightwalker says warrior on him.
Also, we have the curve.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I went and quote your
oh, cool.
your link. Oh, does the Cursey Deceiver bug still exist?
It's claimed to be fixed.
Damn.
I also would be like okay with this card. You know?
Yeah, it seems alright. I mean, it's kind of an outlet for if we draw too many lands. Still make productive use out of it. Well, it's Great Creature's Decree, and there's Territorial Rock.
Are we a deck that wants an overrun? And if so, is that the one? Do we want, like... This is basically Rush of Battle, but rather than a lifelink, we get to do it again. You know?
The double rush. Double rush sounds really good when you can only attack with like 2 or 3 flying creatures, and that's your path to victory.
That's something we can set up.
I'd like it more than Territorial Rock, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah. This looks like taking the Dune Caster is the only...
Yep. Take the board, lady.
Mm.
She doesn't care if you pick her.
She's fine either
so
way.
Irritated with all this sand.
Yep. Look at all this sand. It's everywhere.
Oh, you think that's her again? You know, it might be.
Maybe.
Maybe that's what you can do if you can cast sand. What is Seismic Rupture still doing here?
It's funny because, like, I don't... Like, we're a deck that basically can't take advantage of it very well with our 2/2s.
Well, how about Tygon Strike, then?
You know what? We could take that as a safety outlet in blue.
Yeah. We could potentially make use of that in the double strike deck.
We can give them the... okay.
Then Ojutai's
Monument?
Sure, we picked 1 blue card, tentative. We're like white for sure, and then...
Like,
you know, another color. Maybe.
We haven't had a reason to commit. Like,
haven't.
I still think our black card is the best. Okay, thank you.
Hey, yeah, the Bloodshin Rager could be a second Misthoof Kieran.
Yeah, that's the only thing, and I still think it's worth speculatively picking the Rager because of how powerful it is in this set of. Like...
Hey, Grave Purge. We'll spend some of our early creatures and then draw them for the rest of the game. Yeah, someone crushed me with freaking Foot Bottom Feast back in Lorwyn.
That'll do.
It's like, oh, I guess you're drawing creatures for 8 turns. Cool.
Okay.
And then we just don't have any white cards. I guess Student of Ojutai is white.
Yeah. All right, so a rare, we have a command that we're just not playing. This isn't a pick worthwhile. We have Spell Eater, which could be like if we are in blue, this is fine because it's a 3-mana 2/3 with upside.
Man, you know what's really awful about that guy? If he was a 2/2 instead of a 2/3, his Megamorph cost could be like 3, maybe 2.
It'd have to be. It'd still have to be 5. He would have to be like a 2.
Oh, Megamorph. Okay, right. Yep. So make him like a 1/1, and then we could make him just Monolink.
Is this the pick, or is like Kolaghan Skirmisher?
I want the Skirmisher. Like if we end up with the black-white deck, Skirmisher is going to do more for us than Silumgar Spell Eater will do for the white-blue deck.
Okay, that's fair.
Like if you're gonna pick a blue card, I would rather have Ojutai Summons. Is what I'm getting at.
Okay, fair. I'm gonna pick the black card and see where that leads. Well, it looks like neither black nor blue is the choice here. You could pick up Aven Tactician, which is usually kind of suspect.
How about that other 5-mana bolster on Battlefield guy who's way better? Can we have him? Shieldmate.
That's next pack.
I know it is, but that's what I've been tuned to expect from a 5-mana white creature who sits under the Battlefield bolster.
Also, it's a soldier.
Oh no! Nail in the coffin. Like, what do we actually pick from this? Him, I guess. Ancestral Statue, maybe?
I don't see Statue doing too terribly much more than Aven. Like, for 1 more mana on an empty board, we would get... like,
yeah, okay.
Like, at least on an empty board, this is a 3/4 flyer.
It's true. Plenty of flying.
Dramoka Warrior is a warrior. Lightwalker is a warrior.
Does say warrior on the tin. Hey, Clone Legion for the commander that we're playing after we're done with it. Come on. They may just as well have like put a strike through in the name and just scribbled in play in commander.
Oh my lord. So it's the 2-drops that speak to me here, and is the upside on Lightwalker worth -1 power? And I think
I think no. We do have a Lightwalker, and some ways to bolster. I think Dromoka Warrior would be way more thrilling.
Turn 2, turn 3, let's go. Like,
Yeah.
yo, this is a warrior.
What? What war is he fighting?
I don't know. The war of...
I guess they didn't want to. They didn't want to make the butler creature type.
More Kolagon skirmishers, Silumgar butcher.
He's pretty reasonable.
Yeah. And then not a ton else.
Hmm.
Alright, I'm going to make this assumption for now.
Yeah. Again, Kolagan Skirmisher, better for the white-black deck than Ojutai's Breath is for the blue-white deck. Maybe Zephyr Scribe.
Yeah. Like, Ojutai's Breath does give us the, you know, ability to, I don't know, tap their guy, untap, tap their next guy, and just go in for a lethal attack, but...
Like, yeah, Ojutai's Breath opens up attacks from your, like, smaller, outclassed creatures. That's kind of its role.
Okay.
Whoa. I think we're in the right color.
Yeah, like, again, more Sandcrafter Mage feels good. I just want to show off the living lore, which... It's funny.
Oh no! No, someone's gonna pick up Clone Legion.
Oh no! Here's a 9/9.
When I cast it, I get a copy of every one of your creatures. Or when I attack with it.
Yeah.
Man.
Wow.
I would rather just have the 9/9, I guess.
Yeah. The thing with living lore is that it's really good if somehow Khans of Tarkir existed in the format, so you could remove like treasure cruise to it.
God.
Because then it would be like an 8/8. You know.
Unreal.
Or, you know, dead drop.
I think red is underdrafted in this too. Like the last pack had a Dragon Fodder in it, and I think that's a really reasonable card.
Yeah.
Like a Student of Ojutai here.
Yeah, Shambling Goblin isn't... Like, I don't want a black 1-drop. At all. Like, that's not a card I want in my deck, because I feel like white is going to be...
Right, we've passed up on all the exploit guys.
Yeah. And we're getting to the point where we're tabling, we're not going to be seeing a lot of exploit guys.
Student of Ojutai is a powerful ox.
Yeah, I mean, we have a couple rebound cards. That's about it right now. But, like, so we'll get some value out of it. It's probably a 23rd even right now. But... Is this...
Hey, he's a warrior.
That's us.
Pick him.
I mean...
How about a white 1-drop with 2 power?
Also, like, a relevant text in the format?
Can't be blocked by dragons? Sure.
Yeah, sure. Just walks right through things, is a warrior? Yeah.
I am blown away that this guy exists in this set. What gives him reach? Why?
He has a spear. It's very long.
Do his antennae distract the dragons?
He has...
Do they like fly down to get him?
Dromoka Warrior or Lightwalker again.
Cool. I still don't want Shield Hide Dragon.
I would be okay with a copy of that in our deck if these two weren't here. I would be 100% fine.
Oh yeah, if those were like 23rd blue cards.
Well, the thing I like about Shield Hide is that its text, its ability, is relevant, unlike most of the other dragons.
You know what? Yeah, that probably puts him head and shoulders above the others.
Yeah,
like being able to like lifelink for 4.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm back in this game. Actually, cool. I have more life than you think.
Yeah. What is? Okay.
Ooh.
I like more Center Soul, I think.
Second Center Soul or second Student of Ojutai.
Yeah.
And I like Center Soul more, so you don't have to... I think that Center Soul does more to make the one student emoji tie that we have better.
Yeah.
Then again, getting 4 life for every spell.
Oh God, yeah. We just forever heal. I really want to give this guy the double strike.
Warrior. Statue. Duress.
Duress, maybe? Like, I don't feel like I'm playing these creatures.
Well, yeah, I mean, I kind of wanted Ancestral Statue just for the interaction with the 2 Sandcrafter mages that we have. I think that potential interaction is a little more powerful than like the sideboard Duress, because we know that they have a powerful spell that we want to take.
What? There were other green cards in this pack too.
Something is going horribly wrong.
I don't know. Like, our black is almost non-existent. Like, I still would be willing to just drop it if we... Basically, here's the plan. If our rare owns in pack 3, I'm picking it. Like, we can play literally every color. So, you know, if our rare is something sweet, like that, any rare in the dang set.
Hooray, Custodian of the Trove.
Yeah.
For our removal heavy. Oh god, we don't have any removal.
You know what? I'm gonna hedge. We're gonna pick the Magmatic Chasm to make in case of red being worthwhile. Alright. So yeah, literally like any rare. You know.
I mean, the second ability isn't gonna do jack.
No.
That's a 2/2 lifelink in our deck.
I know. Let me highlight it, and then we have a lot of other choices. Battle Brawler, Harsh Sustenance, Scoured Barrens, Soul Summons, Alicia's Vanguard, Reach of we have
probably in that order, although Harsh Sustenance might be better because we don't have removal spell number 1 right now. Then again, I don't think that anybody is going to pick Harsh Sustenance.
Yeah, that's the thing here. Okay. Oh, that much? That's ridiculous.
10 seconds. Pick it. Whatever.
It's
a good creature.
My favorite thing about this card, and I've said it before, is it's a plant from Aria.
Stupid my set. How dare they?
Yeah. I'm gonna pick it being the second best card for me there.
Yeah, it's like $9.
What if I was playing blue?
But there's a Sandblast.
But this guy hands off double strike.
Pick him.
Like, we have Tygom. Like, he hands off double strike when we cast Tygom Strike. He has actual prowess.
Oh, actual prowess.
Yeah.
Center Soul. Sweet. Well, sorry, Bloodshin Rager.
You know what? You were a good
Goodbye, guys.
Also, I now I can do the buyback thing, you know?
Hey, sweet. And we didn't pick that Scoured Barrens, even though I kind of wanted to.
I kind of wanted it too.
Yeah.
Like,
sweet.
Okay, so Sandblast getting lifelink would own. I'm not.
Like so.
Okay, so let's take a look at other choices, such as Mistfire Adept.
God.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hate to say it, but I think we need the Sandblast more.
We have no removal. Strike.
Did we get a second one of those, or is that where you picked the Magmatic Chasm?
That was where I picked the Chasm.
Okay.
I wanted to hedge.
No, that's fine. With as much With as little push as we had in any other color, I think that was correct.
I these are both really good cards. Like the choice here is really based on the fact that I actually have 0 pieces of removal. That's it. That's why.
I mean, Turbo Katoon Caster. That's like removal.
It's like removal.
It's like asterisk.
Similar to. All right. I also want you to know what we'll be picking in pick 10 when it comes back around. It's going to be an Avon Skirmisher. It's going to be a 1/1. That'll probably be what we get back. All right, so here.
I'd be happy with it. It's a warrior. It's aggressive. Jeskai Barricade. That's sort of like a Savior Guy spell, but also sort of like Jank.
Yeah. Basically, it's an upgrade to Ancestral Statue.
Yeah. Then again, Ancestral Statue can attack.
Well, but this can save from a removal spell.
Yeah, okay.
They're similar, yet fill
How
different
about Will of
roles.
the Naga?
I was looking at that based on just getting in. I'm gonna go with that because I am clicked on it, and hey.
Jeez. I want the Sandstep Outcast. Again, warrior. 2 creatures on 1 card. That's a consideration.
Yep.
Man, Abyss Hunted asks, "Hey all, how goes the magic?" Well, the magic goes like we're basically a monocolor deck, and then we finally got Shuyun in like pick 2 of this pack, and we're like, you know what? We're the double striking deck because we have 3 mana double strikers all over the place. We put Bloodchin Rager over a Misthoof Kieran because it is a more powerful card, and we wanted to see if we could do black, and picked a couple other black cards when there was nothing else in the pack, basically. It was just Colodyne Skirmishers on, and
Yep.
it's a great search. Another Sandblast. So now we opened Soulfire Grandmaster in this pack, and now we're going to have 2 Sandblasts. So we'll gain 10 life.
I also, if we get to the late game and we're in like a crazy situation, we can just keep buying back these giant lightning helixes.
Oh my god. You will not do that because the first time you do it, your opponent will concede.
Okay, fine. Fine. Ooh, you're right. Student of Ojutai does have some good power here now. That's probably correct.
Wait. What does Soulfire Grandmaster read again? From your hand. Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I guess I needed to learn that lesson.
Yep. Okay. This one looks suspiciously blank.
Yeah, this is the nothing. There were no white cards in this pack.
Yeah. We can steal the dragon, we can steal the dual land. Those are effectively my 2 thoughts.
Let's take the dragon. Maybe we'll sideboard into the black-white deck with the Harsh Sustenance that we get back for free, and the Scoured Barrens that we also get back for free.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'm cool with that, especially
Wait,
over...
isn't the 8 cards left? This isn't even...
We haven't made it all the way around. Yeah, one more card, and then we'll be back in pack 1.
We might get a second Scoured Barrens for free.
We might get a third Scoured Barrens for free. Soulfire Grandmaster with Harsh Sustenance is like a double lifelink.
Oh my god. That's a victory engine. Come on, you could just do nothing else for the rest of the game. There's the harsh. We also have Soul Summons.
Oh, we have Whisk Away too. We do have blue. I feel like the blue kind of wants to be a splash. Oh, that's tough. Soul Summons is good for getting the double strike on.
The blue wants to be a splash for Shuyun.
Yeah.
The other 2 cards,
yeah. I'm gonna pick the Soul Summons. Goodbye, Harsh Sustenance. And hello, second scoured band. No, right into being, I guess.
Hmm.
The only red card I have is Magnetic Chasm. So.
Well, we have a pretty healthy looking deck.
So
here.
Another cool thing with Soulfire Grandmaster is that this now has.
Oh dear.
Yeah, just in case.
You know, 6 mana. Make it yeah, even skirmisher.
I'm here. I'm
the
willing.
Dramoka Dunecaster upgrade.
Yep, that's basically what I'm thinking of it as.
I mean, it can deal any damage to your opponent.
Right into being is the other card I'm looking at here, but I'm gonna pick the skirmisher. All right, a sideboard card.
Don't mind it at all. When did they decide on the technology of sacrifices and enchantment? Because there's a lot of that kicking around in this set. Did they decide? Oh man, we need answers to the Theros gods.
I think it really was. We need.
Yes.
We need answers to the Theros gods. That was probably the thought process.
I mean, to see it on one card, on like a big kind of powerful splashy card like Dramoka's Command is one thing, and it's like, oh, all right, well, they wanted it to be like powerful or to have the spell not have to have too many targets, right? But instead, it just kept showing up. Maybe Will comes out because it's too hard to cast.
Yeah, Taigon Strike I think can stay as a finisher.
We have a lot of worthy targets for it. I mean, even just putting it on Dramoka Warrior.
Right, that's 10 damage.
It's 10 damage.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Like, if we have Shu Yun to hand off Double Strike with it, too.
If, like, half of the Kiln Fiend was built into the card itself.
Oh, I need to make 2 cuts. So, for 2 mana on Soulfire Grandmaster, we get +1 power and lose a bunch of text.
Yeah. Alright, Ojutai Monument. First of all, a lot of our power is concentrated in the lower end of the curve. For another, our blue splash is extremely light, so it would be unlikely that we'd have like the extra blue source to be able to activate it ever.
Okay. I guess my thinking there. Actually, let me check the reason I want to keep it, which is how many flyers do I have? Is it necessary as a flying threat to end the game? This makes a 1/1. This
Lightwalker under some circumstances.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put it in the makes a 1/1. Like, so this is kind of our evasive pile. Like that's the reason I'm thinking on that. That's probably okay to.
And then them backed up with Taigon Strike too.
Yeah.
That's sort of a flyer. So I would put it in the second pile.
Center Soul, too. We can walk by a team with that, maybe.
Well, if the team has, like, if they're all the same color.
Yeah. What about these two, then? What about this cut? Like, Champion of Arashin and
Don't believe in the Hound Warrior, huh?
Well, like, again, like I was saying, like, 2 more mana on my Soulfire Grandmaster gets me, like, a power and a creature type.
Then again, him having double strike would be really great.
Him having double strike would be really great. I don't feel like we're hurting for things to hand off double strike to, though. Let's check that out. I'm gonna make this cut.
Okay.
And then we're gonna sort by CMC, group creatures separately. Soldier, monk, warrior, wizard.
Wizard.
monk, warrior, 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 warrior.
Jeez.
We're
All right,
not.
maybe we got a lot of warriors.
Yeah. Also, they're all. So 6 of the warriors come down before the foremost. So.
So, okay, how about this reasoning for cutting Champion of Irration? The thing that we want to do on 4 mana is cast 2/2 drops.
Honestly, yeah.
Or, like, flip up Mist of Kirin and cast a 2-drop. So that's... Or, or play a better 4 mana white creature that gives you life.
Yeah, right? Like, Student of Ojutai should do some work and also gives us a necessary piece we don't have, which is our only defensive creature. Like, this deck is super, you know, balls to the wall, aggressive. It can afford to have at least somebody that stands back and watches and heals us. And
Right. So help me, if you have so much as a 2/3, we're gonna be hurting.
oh god. Oh, that honestly, this kind of leads on Irish and Foremost, and Dramuka Warrior can attack through those. Like, we're actually not super light to 2/3s because, like, okay, these get by them. This can go over. These already go over. Dragon Hunter needs a bolster to work. This probably has to stand back, but then almost everything else gives us some value. You know, Sandcrafter Mage is a 3/3.
Sandcrafter Mage is so good.
Prowess. Literal prowess.
Okay,
Yeah.
now for the hard part.
Is it 3 or 4?
I think 4,
I
if it's going to be between those, just for the Soulfire Grandmaster.
yeah. I think it's important to
That's it.
be able to cast the card. Like, you know, this one. I'm really happy with this dumb interaction.
Welcome to Mono White. That's probably why Sandblast works the way it does, frankly. They had this, like, this high concept mythic rare on their hands, and they're like, man, but how can we make a white spell that deals damage? How is this just not a red-white card?
Right.
Aw.
Huh. What if sand?
And then they were like, well, there was that Eventide card called Fire at Will. That dealt damage, and that was red-white. You could cast it with white mana. What about dealing damage in combat? White gets to do that. Yeah. And then there you go. The rest is history.
Yep. So yeah, our double white is Aven Sunstriker, which doesn't have double white on the flip up. Irish and Foremost, which owns, and Shu Yun's activation is double white. Honestly, here's the thing: like, Shu Yun into Soul Summons, give himself double strike 8. That's where we want to be. Or we have Center Soul, which is like, okay, save this guy, double strike that guy, Shu Yun prowesses, the Kung Fu Squad is assembled.
Hold on, is like Shuyun plus Taigam Strike just lethal?
That's 20 if we have double white up the first time we cast Taigam Strike, yeah. Actually, that's 24, so...
Oh my god. Right, because he has prowess.
Yep.
That is filthy.
This is gonna own. I really want this to own. You know, we're willing to sacrifice a couple slots for islands. I love where this deck is, which probably means that's the telltale sign in my head of the O2 drop. But we're gonna rock it.
Oh, absolutely. They're gonna roll out with.
They're gonna
Can't
play.
remember his name, but the blue 0/4 into like a 2/4 into the stuff that gums up the words. Oh, the elemental who's actually a griffin, but they decided that they didn't have griffins.
Right.
The 3 mana 1/4 flying.
I think Medibot's right. Shu Yun's got the raiment, just walking around.
Updog elemental.
Oh yeah, Updog Elemental. Okay, yes.
Oh no, we're fighting Nothing Man.
What? No!
I mean, let's see.
This isn't possible.
What did we get to? 13?
13 planes.
So 13 is a little over a third after, and we can play an island. So we have like 2 draw steps to find a plains before it starts getting hairy. And we can't lead with the Dragon Hunter that we have.
No. This is super... Like, if I draw 2 planes, I think I can kill my opponent with literally just Shu Yun.
Let's aim for that then.
Well, no, I'd have to draw 3 planes. I'd have to draw 3 planes because cast and activate.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the real problem. I'm gonna mulligan this.
Okay.
1 drop into 2 drop into 3 drop with another 2 drop backing me. Alright, what if I beat my opponent down with a constructed deck power level? Like, this is what this is.
Okay, cool.
Alright.
What I really like about this is that if we don't draw another land, we still have a play to make. Oh no!
Okay.
Yo.
I gotta just let that one slide.
There's so little removal on our deck.
I know.
Attack that emissary. Oh, what the heck?
Are you exploiting? No.
That's a little weird. He could have put, like, power on his creature.
So I just hand Double Strike off to Dromoka Warrior.
I guess trade with both his creatures.
That's still up for me. Like, that trade is fine.
Reduce his board to a single 2/2. That seems alright. Especially since he doesn't have a clean answer to a Ration Foremost on board. Whoa! I just saw a huge flash of red.
Oh, okay.
That might have just been Skype deciding to do things.
I think that means I also get to attack with the Morph.
Yeah, he has to take 6 if he wants to eat the manifest creature. And he has found a solution different than I expected, but it's also okay. Wait a minute, or attacks?
Or attacks! Or attacks! Comes into play or attacks, that's why this card owns. Okay, this card's dead as hell.
Why is it gone?
Rest in pieces, ye mighty.
Well, that's kind of a thing.
I think, like, attack with Dromoka Warrior. Probably, like, morph down Mischief Kieran.
Trade for your choice of creature?
Yeah.
How about the Manifest 2, then? Or, no, it's too important?
Well, I mean, this is a 4-power flyer if we get it face up.
Okay.
Does that tell him that?
I frankly don't know what it tells him. What if we attack with both of them anyway, and in case of danger, Sandblast?
Okay. He's probably just gonna do this and then this. That's the blocks that makes the most sense to me. Oh. Okay. Now I'm questioning if it's worth it to not, like, just to play this down and use this as my win con.
Still has flying.
Yeah.
You know, 3 power instead of 4. But vigilance.
God, what?
That's That's a spicy manifest.
Yeah.
Dark Black
Nice.
Exploit, we could probably expect Dragon Fodder out of our opponent.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I guess we can expect Mind Rot on my removal spell and Student of Ojutai. I didn't expect that one. No lie there.
Oh, wow. Look at this. Perfect mana. Here we go.
Let's rock. Alright, what if I'm just the aggressive deck, huh?
He's like, Twin Bolt. Take out both your guys.
I could unmanifest the flyer, but that doesn't, like, do anything because it doesn't give it the +1/+1 counter. If I would have flipped up the Mr. If I would have flipped up the Aven Sunstrike, I would have still traded, and I would have just paid mana for trading. Yes.
Ha! How about 2 creatures? How would you like to draw 2 creatures? On 3 mana.
I'm happy with 2 creatures. What if I just have all of the guys, and my opponent's playing 5 mana removal spells at me? You know? Okay. I'm just attacking with the flyers, then, is what I'm hearing.
He's got a lot of little guys. I'm pretty impressed. Guess we had to draw our 4th land eventually.
That's good, because then we'll draw the overrun. You know?
Let's see, 2 and 13 is 1 and 6.5 to get an island. Thinking about Tygom Strike. Ooh, the Yeti. Haha! The thing that can stop the Yeti.
Can you defeat the Yeti? So, I'm just praying my opponent doesn't have anything like Twin Bolt. Ever.
Well, didn't we take that red spell, the fake Pyroclasm?
Yeah, I think we did.
That would, okay. Because that would definitely kill 3 of our creatures. Ooh. That's kind of big. Okay. So there's the island. Which we might want to save.
Yeah, so here's the thing. He's empty-handed. If I draw a blue spell, I would be able to just play the island and cast it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to sandbag the second color. He's dead in 2 turns?
Jeez.
Can you defeat the Yeti? Alright, so Sprinting Warbrute comes in. I'm just going to take the 5.
Haha. How about drawing a blue spell and casting it?
I'm good with drawing a blue spell and casting it.
Okay.
I'm willing to show my opponent this. Hey.
Yo, check me out. I'm a Yeti stopper.
Well.
Hey, we have a blocker for that. Somehow.
Am I just taking this?
Well, I think so, because he's out of cards. He could draw 2 cards and possibly get a 1 black mana spell.
Yeah. Okay. I could hit him for 1. I needed a spell for Shuyun.
Mm.
I think
Yeah,
I.
he's just got blockers for everybody.
Mm-hmm. Nothing makes any sense to attack with, so. You should exploit that. No.
That's a little. Oh right, no, he would die. Duh. Sorry.
I know, that's why.
Sorry.
Yep.
That's.
Alright, so I'm thinking I actually want to, like, block and take this out.
What, Sand Step Outcast and Dramoka Warrior?
It could be Avon Skirmisher and Dramoka Warrior.
Hmm.
What does that leave him with on the crackback next turn? Block. So that'd be block, 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 take. I think that's where. Yeah. I think killing this is correct. Yeah, use Spirit Token because this is a warrior, but...
Hmm. Taigam Strike is game.
Taigam Center Soul is game. Ha! Yeah!
Yo, how about that? Wait, you're kidding. We get to do the thing?
Strike.
Oh! Yeah, our opponent is so bad because he has so many things that are good against us.
We drew in succession Island, Shuyun, Taigam Strike, basically. That's pretty good. Alright. So what do we have here that's any good?
Sandcrafter Mage is good. He allows our one toughness guys to jump over the one power guys that he has.
Yes.
I think we just have to hope that we get him and enough pressure to back him up.
Yeah, like we have problems dealing with things like the Sultai Emissary. That one is problematic, but I don't think anything else we could. Yeah, you saw both our blue cards, Mighty Dictron. We cast them both.
So if we do have anything that you think is just absolute garbage against him, we could put an ancestral statue instead to kind of, I don't know, deal with that.
Pick up Sandstep Outcast, pick up Sandcrafter Mages to reuse them, pick up a Soul Summons. I guess the question is there anything that's just crap against him? For a while, I thought Dramoka Warrior type things would be, but if they trade with Yetis, then I'm trading up. You know? So they're just fine. Center Soul's going to be doing a lot. Dragon Hunter, we did see Dragon out of our opponent, so, like, this is, you know, the answer, as it were.
Well, how about Avon Tactician, then? Well, he did have the dragon, and he had the Vulturous Avon.
Yeah. And, like, this both has, like, okay bolstering on, like, things like this, but also just being a 2/3 flyer. I think I'm just going to try what we have.
All right.
We didn't
Sandcrafter Mage, let's go for it.
going down to 16 land wouldn't be the worst. This looks like a curve.
Hooray! Hey, getting to bolster on a flyer is big game.
I know. Team 2/2s.
Two islands in our opener.
Yep, of our 4.
Okay. Drew through a plains. That's good.
Yep, that's what we need. I'm willing to take that hit. Drawing through the plains. We are drawing through the plains.
Did we end up getting any of those mana outlets?
No, we did not.
Okay.
We have Soulfire Grandmasters like our mana outlet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still not blocking that.
Disgusting.
Just draw through the plains. Draw through the plains. We are stuck in the desert. We're going left. we're going to continue.
Keep going left.
Just keep going left.
Just continue to go left.
I'm sure that sooner or later we will find our way through this plains. 40 years on the plains. Okay.
Yep. It's pretty legit.
Removal spell's pretty real. Ooh, no, that's wrong. I'm being... God, I'm being pulled into a trick here.
What, the coat with venom?
Yeah, I think this is the block if I want to dodge a coat with venom. Like, if I double block on Summit Prowler, Coat of Venom makes me lose the game. Yeah. Here, he just uses it to be 1-for-1 on planes. Which I just can't. Alright.
It's a card.
We didn't totally draw that. Am I still on the front foot? Not really.
Oh, the 4-power Yeti. Alright.
No
I guess if we're
fear.
winning it all, it's gonna be to like, oh, suddenly Tygom Strike.
Yeah, something like that. Like, I don't want to double block here. I don't want to double block, so I'm just not going to. Two cards in hand.
Ha
Ha! Joke's on you!
Joke's on you! My hand was terrible!
Plays!
That never would have worked.
Yes!
Beautiful. Dromoka Warrior is suddenly perfect there. Like, takes all his pressure off.
Yep. We did it.
Oh, okay, pressure's back on.
Pressure's back on. He's out of cards, though. And he knows it. Okay. Will this journey ever end?
I regret to inform you that we are also out of cards.
Will we ever escape this plane?
Yikes.
Yo!
So we have to chump to not die.
Yeah.
Gross.
That was not the top deck I wanted out of my opponent.
Very sad.
I will act as though I still have this.
I mean, he's got to try it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the only play I have, so it's like, he hasn't seen Sand... I guess he has seen Sandblast out of me, but... Okay. Well, you will not die this day. Okay.
Oh my god.
We weren't escaping that one. Planes!
Okay, okay. Well, being on the play helps our deck a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's really where we want to be.
Mm-hmm.
Dragon Hunter in for some damage before anything else happens.
Yeah.
Sandcrafter Mage was appropriately powerful. It just had a lot of turns of drawing nothing to...
We had a curve.
Continue
1, 2, 3, and then planes for the next 6 turns. So... Can we go to 16 lands?
I think we can go to 16 lands.
What comes in? Because I'm certainly not bringing in like a 4-drop if that's what's like. I don't know what I want in then.
Dunecaster?
Taking out a land for a thing that wants mana?
Yeah. Right into being?
That actually might be alright. Like, it's a 2/2, it's some sort of pseudo card draw in the sense of like deck filtering.
And we might be biased by like having drawn all our islands in the last 2 games.
What if we just go with it and actually have it function?
Let's write him down.
Yeah. Would you like to play first? Yes. Would you like to keep this hand? Sure.
It's hard to say no to it.
Yeah. This is like...
You have to spend some pretty expensive spells to deal with our 1/1 flyers.
We have Center Soul. It'll be fine.
Two even skirmish. Okay.
If we had drawn the Dragon Warrior there...
Oh man.
Okay, he didn't blast me. That's... Alright. Luckily, Arc Lightning is not appearing in this format.
Okay. Twin Bolt did not come down. Like pre-combat Center Soul just to like give him
Ooh.
I'm gonna hit your opponent for 5 twice, and then 2 more on top of that.
Is that enough to get there? Honestly, that's
considering we have the flying pressure as a kind of static element to this.
Yeah. I feel safe doing this. He could have like 1 of 2 cards, but really, so 7, and I also have Center Soul. Like, here's the question: like, is that really ever gonna get any better? And there's only 1 card that could do that, and it would be handing off Double Strike.
We need a bunch more. Ooh.
Okay.
Goodness. Speaking of handing off Double Strike.
Yeah.
That's exciting. I hope it didn't manifest a Yeti. Oh, that's cute. He thinks he's blocking.
Cute.
Thanks for not attacking, buddy.
That's a free point of damage.
So let's educate our opponent about Rebound.
Yep. So Rebound lets us cast this spell again, targeting Dramoka Warrior. And then we draw our okay, now we draw a Student of Ojutai. If that's fair. So... yeah.
The manifest doesn't have a color. It's kind of a shame.
Yeah. Student of Ojutai makes me feel so much safer here.
Yikes. Haha, the fool
I'll say that
has a color.
Oh my goodness. So we hand off Double Strike to Dromoka Warrior and attack with it, right?
I feel like there's got to be a way to kill our opponent this turn because we have both our spells. Because we can cast both things. Like, Dromoka Warrior getting Double Strike is, in the abstract, the most damage, but our opponent is only at 3. Just...
We have time. Let's think this through. So I can cast both spells, and my opponent more than likely has nothing that could interact with me because it's only like +1/+2 Death Touch, which doesn't matter. What's an all-out attack look like?
Okay, he blocks 1 Aven Skirmisher for free, 1 gets through for 1 damage, blocks on Humble Defector on Student of Ojutai, Karsi Sadist on Dromoka Warrior.
Other way around. He keeps his Karsi Sadist.
Okay.
So that doesn't get through any... I think, like, literally edicting my opponent with Dromoka Warrior is the most effective here.
What if you give one of Student of Ojutai or Dromoka Warrior the Center Soul?
Can't be... Oh, the Center Soul?
Yeah. Because, like, he must block with both of those creatures. And so you can dictate his blocks if you want. Which, yeah, still doesn't let us push through damage because he has specifically 1 black and 1 red creature. Oh man, magic puzzling.
Okay. What if? I mean, here's the thing: if I go Arishan Foremost on Dromoka Warrior attack in, my opponent, I can just ruin my opponent with Center Soul, right? Like in combat.
I hate that he's also repping Coat with Venom. It's pretty rough.
I can't do 3 damage flying unblockable.
No, we can't. We can double strike one of the flyers, and then also center soul it pro black so that it gets 2 damage in, and then he's at 1. Which again is a really good thing to put him on for this turn, because then he has to gin up a blocker for every last creature that we have. But it's still planning for next turn, right. And this is a better plan for next turn.
I'm putting the Abyss on him. Like, block me. Cool. Get rid of your red creature. Actually, I'm fine just letting that happen, right?
You kill both of them for your 1 guy?
Yeah, like, no, I don't want to burn Center Soul for that.
Sure.
Yeah.
And if he does crack his coat with Venom, then we do.
Like, that's a 2-for-1 in my favor. I will take that. Does my opponent have, like, Crux of Fate to follow this up with? Because that would be, like, the worst.
Don't say that.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Sorry, buddy.
Wha-bam!
Washa! We got there.
Okay. If you could replay the tape and figure out your own way to like solve that last turn where you could somehow win right on the spot, I would be impressed. I couldn't figure it out.
I'm not certain it's there. I'm certain we could dictate the abyss to our opponent if we wanted. But that's about it. We got there. Did you know this hands-off double strike at all times when you play it and when you attack and when it's Tuesday and
To itself.
yeah. Really, if you just show up, like they're just kind of handing it out. It's pretty easy. Let's return to data, and we're done.
Yeah, let's just. I go back up to 18. My guy doesn't die. I have 4 creatures on board. You're 3 life.
This rebounds. I'm gonna go to 20 and
make my double striker unblockable. Okay, cool.
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, write him down.
This deck is sweet. This deck is really sweet. We're almost mono white aggro with 2 very powerful splashes that are sweet. I'm very happy about those, especially seeing as, you know, they got a game. And hell, Tygom Strike basically took that one. Oh. Did a number in that one. I don't know if it was like game there, but it was pretty dang close. Who knew Distortion Strike at 4 is real?
I mean, it's a distortion strike with half of the kiln feed built into it.
Yep. And then if you have Prowess, it's like you actually have a kiln fiend around. Alright.
Oh, geez, Joe.
Alright.
Some strong names in this one. I like them.
We were playing against Nothing Man in the previous round.
Two 2-7-8-0.
Oh. I'm willing to keep this on the draw.
Sweet.
Alright, what's first?
My God.
What's the lead?
Dragon Hunter. Most damage, highest potential upside.
Okay, if he doesn't have a 2, yeah, that's gonna be... And if he has a bear, I'd still attack into it.
Damn it.
Well, now I'm not attacking with anything into it except for this Dromoka Warrior. Wow!
Territorial Rock. Just
oh,
this.
Please! No! Please leave! No! Dune Blast? What? No. Get out of here. That's not legal. That's fake. You're fake. Get out of here with that. I'm attacking in a...
So let's get that creature the hell out of here.
Let's get this stupid idiot off the board. Good lord. I can't attack through this moronic creature in the way.
Ah, oh, thank you.
Good God. Oh, just take the hit.
Take 5 going to 15, sure. How many turns you're willing to do that in a row?
Ooh. Didn't want it.
That means he really doesn't have any creatures.
Sunstriker down?
It's going to be a 2/2 for a while. Honestly, think maybe Sunstriker up would be better. Like, what does he have that punishes 1 toughness? He could have the Goblin and then exploit it or something.
The thing... The thing is that, like, I guess Sunstriker up is better with Great Teacher's Decree.
Yeah, which is the thing that we might want to play if we draw our land. We just cast him. And, you know, if we don't draw the land for Great Teacher's Decree, then we can still play 2 creatures next turn.
Yeah.
Great Teacher's Decree looked freaking awesome.
Yo, if we have 5 creatures for Great Teacher's Decree, like, we're gonna look sweet.
Play something big and dumb, or small and dumb, sure.
Is it worth doing the decree here?
Your guy already has double strike. We put him at 3.
I actually don't like that he gets too many trades there.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to attack with the team.
All right. Let's sand his face off. He's holding up center soul this time.
Right.
Maybe we can convince him to blink first. I don't think we can convince him to blink first.
No, neither do I.
So, how much do you want to bet that he does not have center soul?
I'm gonna try.
Sweet. Leave a white up.
+2/+2 would be okay. Actually, no. +2/+2 would fail. Double strike. We would hit it for 1 point for the 6th.
Ha! Beautiful.
So +2/+2 would actually be the best response out of him for us. Or any sort of pump on that gives it 2 toughness is enough. And then we get to play an Aven Skirmisher and pass, and then next turn is the Great Teacher's Decree turn.
Man, he is just grinding away at that sandblast.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I think that puts him on the 2 mana +2/+2 and trample spell.
So is he thinking of doing it here? Like to save his guy against Dromoka Warrior?
Oh no, you know what card would be awful? The sand pillar thing.
Man,
Shape the sand.
If our opponent had the pillar of sand, we would feel kinda owned.
He defeated our sand with other sand.
Like
I hate this format.
Sand, double sand, triple sand. Yo!
Okay.
What?
I did not put him on that.
I'm sorry. I'd like you to read the abilities on this freaking card. You're joking me, right?
So we lose.
Luckily, my opponent chose incorrectly. This should have put a +1/+1 counter somewhere instead of fighting this guy down, but really? Okay, Dromoka's freaking command just shows up and slaps us around. Okay.
Yep.
Alright then. Freaking...
Unbelievable.
Did you know this command? I'm gonna say this command is the best one. Just because it's like a really good pit fight with 2 abilities that are really niche, but sometimes own you. Okay.
Hey! Big stupid guy. Cool.
I would like to draw a 3-drop. Ooh, please.
Yeah.
Close enough. Let's Soul Summons an Aven Skirmisher and attack for 1.
Sure.
Alright, Soul Summons, what do you got for us? Yeah, that's fine.
Kind of lame, but it can suddenly gain flying.
That's more the thing I'm liking. Like, our win con here is probably the Great Teacher's Decree, just going over the top, right? Like...
Yeah, I guess on the rebound he would know to leave his guy back. Starting to suspect that you should leave this guy back.
That's a fair suspicion.
Or maybe he was just throwing it away for damage.
What if he's just upgrading his guy to more zombies?
Is this 2 opponents in a row who have had that card?
Yeah, he's splashing it. It's his only black card he pulled with Map the Wastes earlier.
Uh-huh.
Please sack that Territorial Rock.
I don't think he's going to sack the Territorial Rock.
What if I ask him really nicely? Okay, what if he doesn't do it? Okay.
I would think that, like, 2 2/2s would be more relevant than your 3/4, but...
Yeah. Well, no attacks. I do have a block if... Next turn. Really, I want my opponent to overcommit. That's really all I need.
You know the best part about Draboka's command in that turn? It's like our opponent just threw a $10 bill on the table. It's like, no, you don't win this combat. Opens up his wallet.
Just slams down the $10 bill. Let's go.
Slams down $10
oh,
in
please.
quarters.
Okay.
Ta-da!
Yeah.
So, yeah, now that his 2-mana pump spell was definitely the command. Not so sure about him having a thing. And yet he had it anyway.
Or he had,
awesome.
or he had the thing.
Oh man, would we have won if we hadn't done that?
Yeah.
Woof. Do we want to...
Can
No, we
win?
can't. Gross.
I know. Well,
Great Teacher's Decree would be 6 plus the 4 from what we have on board.
well, the other thing is if I don't do that... Okay, so what can I do to... Student of Ojutai attack for 2...
Ian Student is still a safe block on his 3-power creature.
Yeah.
You can hit this for 5 down to 3, and then like any of his 2 out of his creatures become lethal, so we can still like chump after that. Also, Student of Ojutai plus Great Teacher's Decree can get us some of the life back and maybe extend our clock a little.
What if I attack with like Dragon Hunt? Like, do I attack with all 3? Is that too much?
I don't think we need to chump yet because we have the 1 safe block, and then.
Well, the problem is he's got
5.
full. Like, if he had a removal spell, I'm out.
I think that happens in any scenario. This would just make it happen quicker.
Anyway, it's Student of Ojutai. I'm gonna leave back 1 blocker, I think. Something like this. Leave back the Avon Skirmisher as safety.
Alright.
Well, actually, let me quick do math on the back attack. On the back attack, there's 6 flying plus. Yeah, it's 6 flying plus another 4 with one of these 2 hit. Okay, so yeah, this brings my opponent to 10. So it's these 2 and then one of my 2 creatures connecting. So I think this is as safe as I'm willing. Like, I'm not willing to go any heavier into it. I'm not willing to go any farther back. So, yeah.
Oh man.
What is this?
What is this?
What are we?
What is he casting?
What is a removal spell?
The Death Wind.
I've got a chump.
Hold up with the chump block. It's just a fact.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a shame because, you know, here we're sitting on like perfect lethal back.
Yep.
Except now we don't have it. And yeah, we cannot block his creatures.
So we don't show him the Great Teacher's Decree. Okay.
We could chump to live one more turn, but
I
one, then yeah, that's fine.
We would have to chump with both our guys, and then we don't have a win condition.
Yeah,
so
just totally out of it. So what do you want a Weather Flyer? The Territorial Rock.
We got stuffed by a rock. Okay.
Hard stop sign.
That's yeah. I don't know if anything else is worthwhile here. I think we're just good as is. That rock is just... What can you do?
Yeah, I hope he doesn't draw it.
Wow, we're freaking getting stuffed by the 2-mana 1/3 flyer.
Gross. We're getting stuffed by our own deck.
Okay. This is like, okay.
Oh, jeez. That's alright, it's alright. We'll draw Sandcrafter Mage and then we'll be right in it. Oh. Or maybe we won't. And we won't.
And I can't willingly make that trade.
Don't map the wastes. Don't do that either, no!
Well, I get to play Avon Skirmisher, which is useless.
One more mana, you get 2 more toughness on your guy.
We can't beat Territorial Rock. The strongest card. Then he's gonna smack back with like Dramoka's command in some stupid way, right? Like that's what this is. Okay.
No! You're too late.
Whatever. Avon Tactician, it's your game. Your time. Bring it down. Even if he does Dramoka's command, I don't care because I just get the counter bolstered somewhere else. Even, actually no, he actually gets to just kill my Lightwalker if he has that in his hand, so... Let's hope he doesn't. I think he knows that too. If he has Dramoka's command, he should let the counter go on Lightwalker, then use 2 +1/+1 counter and kill it.
It's a powerful card. Yeah. Damn it.
It
flattened under the weight of $10 in quarters. Oh my God. What? Thanks, I guess. I bet he read that as toughness.
Okay. Well, we'll take a kindness where we can get it. There's a creature with 3 CMC or lower.
Yeah, for that 0 mana spell that we have, right?
Right, where I'm gonna Shining Shoal.
I'm gonna cast Stray Thought.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's your planes to cast 2 spells. That's pretty awesome, actually. Yo. Yo, I'm huge.
Yeah, okay. So the correct play here is to make Shu Yun bigger? Or...
I would say Sandcrafter Mage. Shuyun can always threaten the Prowess. And this
right.
spreads our damage around and allows Sandcrafter Mage a safe-ish attack into Territorial Rock, where you would just not have that.
Okay, that makes sense.
One stop sign is not enough.
You'll need more.
Shuyun, the Quiet Riot.
I'm not even gonna bother here if I'm just hitting you for free.
Yeah, he probably figured it was a free block, so he's got to take it. Which is weird, because he could have prevented 3 damage instead of 2. Okay. Yeah, I figured that he was sandbagging a bunch of cards that didn't help. Had already cast his Silk Wrap to no avail and was trying to see another card out of us.
And
before,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm fine showing him a card we've already shown him.
That he has already stopped with his Drabokus command, yeah. Okay, so he had like 2 black cards in his hand and
yeah.
I don't know, light form or something. No, he would have cast that. For when he decides to use Silk Wrap correctly, that's how we get him.
I'm thinking about it.
Even Skirmishers have proved kind of bad against him.
Yeah, let's do that. We'll get him.
Are you ready to get him?
I'm ready to get him. Can you, like, use it on, like, a bolster guy or something? Worst case, it's like a bolster 1 spell that triggers Shu Yun.
Huh.
This is keepable. This is definitely fine.
Yeah, Irration Foremost. Wizard. Sandcrafter Mage is a wizard. But he could bolster onto a double striker. Hey. That sounds like a plan.
Did he put us on the play?
It does look that way. Either that or he just passed his first turn.
Okay.
He also mulliganed to 6.
That's truth.
Maybe he's decent at Magic, but new to the...
Oh!
This is the money match.
We're just throwing bills at us.
We're not facing another deck. We're facing a wallet. What is this?
I'm sandblasting the hell out of that.
I think he's going to beat us for 3 before that happens.
Probably.
Ugh. So let's review what Warden of the First Tree does here.
All right, Pump 1 makes him a warrior and a 3/3. Pump 2 makes him a spirit warrior with lifelink trample. Pump 3 just starts handing off counters.
So wait, why does he gain creature types?
That's its way of gating. If Warden is a warrior,
Oh,
then
if
it
he's a
becomes,
warrior. Okay.
If Warden is a spirit, that's its way of...
I was about...
you know.
Right. Okay. That makes sense. I mean, that's the way it did play out on the Kithkin way back in the day.
We're just going to play Arishan foremost because having Sandcrafter Mage means I just run my opponent down.
We attack for more and bigger. But yeah, I was curious to see that. Figure of Destiny, that's right. Turn 1, $5. Turn 2, $10.
Nice.
Thank you, Nick the Maron.
Hey, look, if that's what you got, you do it. I would like my opponent to have Silk Wrap here. That would be cool.
That'd be kind of vile, because they sacrifice it first. No, we would not get the...
I think we would get the counter because of how...
Oh, wait. Is Silk Wrap the continuous kind?
Silk Wrap is the continuous
until
kind.
Then it would work. Because they fixed it. You can no longer, like, permanently, mistakenly exile things with Oblivion Ring effects because they changed them into the... Oh, shit. What's the fixed version of... like Purifying Light or some crap?
Banishing Light.
Banishing Light. Purifying Light.
Yeah, I'm not blocking. I'm actually winning this race right now, so...
And he plays 2. He does play a 2, yeah.
Okay. Think I want to play Sandcrafter Mage? And attack for 6?
Sure. You could be really tetchy and like make your Sandcrafter Mage a 3/3 and attack for 4 instead because he still has to block that. But
I could, like, that would make this unable to. But I want to put as much pressure on my opponent as I possibly can.
I mean, given what our deck is, we know that we want to play it this way. And he might take the first hit for 6, but look, all green creatures.
Also, like, I have a Sandblast to deal with the Warden if I can catch it. I need to catch it. That's the problem. He's starting to get into Danger Town with it.
Yeah, he has the... It's 5 for the next activation, or 4? I thought 4. It was...
It's 2, 4, 6.
Right, because it's... The numbers say 1, 2, 3, and that's how you can remember it. So I think we're taking he's taking a nice meaty bite out of our butt. But, that is fine.
Now, is he gonna just lifelink his guy, or, like, what's his next play is the question. Lifelink his guy, okay.
Well, our plays are pretty direct, I suppose.
Yep.
Hopefully he doesn't have his own Center Soul. It would be pretty bad for us.
Yeah, it would.
Oh, well, he doesn't. Because he has that.
Oh, nuts, he's smart enough. He didn't attack with Warden.
Could we get him anyway?
What do you mean?
Like just attacking here.
Yeah.
We have 2 meaningful spells that we can cast, and he's tapped out. We're attacking for half his life total.
The problem is he's going to play a 6th land, pump this to 8/8, and then crush us.
Hmm.
I'm not really sure what our answer to that is.
Ta-da! The world's tiniest pump! But it's permanent, hooray! I can understand how our opponent constructed their deck the way they did.
Same here.
You know, Ward in the first tree, who is basically a white card in this case, and Dramoka's Command. Got the Blossoming Sands pretty late. He's probably really happy about that.
Mm-hmm. Maybe he has a Skull Step Steep.
Mm. Right, for his one black card. No, his hand's just full of black cards.
Mm.
Like shaking his fist at his luck. Ken, give me the Black Knight Halberd, Ken. I need to push you off a cliff, Ken.
Ken. Man, this timeline Ken is so good. Well, I guess
so
he's from the old set, but
Gleam of Authority.
oh, it gives it vigilance and okay. Lord.
Damn it.
Well, I mean, my attack gets through.
Yeah, too bad we can't suddenly pump it even more. This is where we needed Tygon Strike.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, so we can like attack and then bolster one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's the activation. Yep. Wait.
We're not.
Wait, I think we can win.
Trample.
Doesn't matter. Oh right, it does matter because he can assign the damage to us. Damn it!
So
where'd he get trample?
it's not over though. He gets trample from his second activation.
Oh jeez.
So here's how this works. We're gonna block because only one attacker matters.
Mm-hmm.
My opponent's going to gain 6, which is going to put them, they're going to gain 6, putting them on 10. We need Tygom Strike.
Well, can't we save the Sandcrafter? Oh, he has vigilance too. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Sorry. Vigilance. Damn perfect creature.
So pro green.
Maybe he'll make a mistake and assign all the damage to Sandcrafter Mage. Like intentionally, willfully make this huge mistake.
No, we got it. Okay, I have done the solving. We're good. This is weird, but I think we're fine.
Okay.
I'm going to rebound, giving Sandcrafter Mage pro green, Attack with both. He's forced to block with Warden of the First Tree for 4+5 dead.
Oh, so we kill Ken.
We just kill Ken here.
Oh, okay.
We are live.
Give me the Black Knight halberd, Ken.
So, yep. Because he has to block. So.
Or he could just lose. That would be okay, too.
Alright. We also had, like, a couple draws that could have just won it there, too.
Alright, so...
Now he has to block or die.
Damage. Sandblast deals damage.
I'm sad we don't have the lifelink for it right now, but...
I know. Wouldn't that be so great if Dromoka Warrior had been Mistfire at him? He also just go to 10.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful.
I'm so happy.
You're destroying 2 cards.
He's been playing around that forever.
And we finally forced him into like you can't play around that anymore.
Yeah,
You have to walk into it or else you die. So it's really great.
Yeah, that was it. Like he only could walk into it.
So now we have destroyed his $15.
Yeah, we just all right. We threw it in the garbage. Silk Wrap is here.
No, Silk. There was no scenario where we could have held on to Absent Advantage quite that long.
Yeah.
Don't also have a creature. I'm gonna be mad.
He still has 3 cards in hand. We've spent like our entire body dealing with this guy. It's really annoying. Attack with both, play Dragon Hunter.
Okay, blocks Sandcrafter Mage, takes 3, go to 4. He has no creatures, and we have 5 attacking damage next turn. I mean, it again, all he needs to do is gin up 1 creature to slow us down. This is the part of the game that our deck is worst at.
That was the play I expected out of him, was nothing. So what he's going to do is somehow pump... Oh no, he's going to +2/+2 trample that.
Oh, jeez.
He's shown us that before. That's enough to kill me.
Tread upon and do it.
I should have thought through all those lines before. If he doesn't have it, you know, all the better. I was sitting here thinking he needs a removal spell plus a pump, but he doesn't.
Rakshasa Deathcaller would also be really good here. So you could just make 3 creatures.
Yeah, that would probably be like the best thing too. I'm glad everyone in the zoo caught it right after I passed the turn.
We are kind of forcing him to have 1 specific card.
Yes.
So that's kind of going in our favor.
Right.
Dromoka's Command also wins him the game.
That's a good one to win the game too. Okay, I probably should have thought this playthrough a little longer.
Wait, no, I don't think it does. Because it would be...
Okay, there's the +1 counter to make it a lethal attack. Does he have the removal spell to follow up with? He just has it, right? There's no way you make that attack unless you have it. You gain 4 life, bolster 2.
It's somehow worse.
What in the bloody hell?
That is pretty incredible. Okay, well, attacking with only Sandcrafter Mage, we can get him to 2, or take out his Sandcrafter Mage for nothing. Attacking with both, he blocks Dramoka Warrior, Sandcrafter Mage gets in, we're left with Sandcrafter and an untapped Lightwalker.
Mm-hmm. We can't beat Tread Upon. It's not possible anymore. Hell, with that sort of junk, we had no way. If I tried to block that, like he had me dead even with Tread Upon there. So, okay, so I can't beat Tread Upon no matter what. So it's not even a worry. It's not. I can't even think about it. If I attack with just Sandcrafter Mage, he goes to 2. I play Lightwalker, pass. This I can actually like afford to take a hit from. So it probably doesn't attack. I guess it's just Sandcrafter Mage and Lightwalker.
I think that's our best shot.
Okay. We don't have cool cards like Honor's Reward to win us the game. So he would need 2 removal spells or Tread Upon to kill me next. Dramoka's Command isn't actually enough.
Seven four. What the hell?
7/4.
Honestly, the 4 life was more important.
Well, he also saved his guy in combat, but yeah.
I think Honor's Reward is a dang decent card.
Yeah. I mean, the +2/+2 from it, like, effectively it's a +2/+2 trick, which we play a lot of, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, ignore the gain 4 life part of it, it's +2/+2 permanently, which is good.
It's sort of like an instant Grey Ogre in that sense.
Yeah. Alright.
Often it's better to pump your guy than to pass it around.
So now our opponent's going to go back into the tank. This is just like back and forth, like get in the tank, like every turn.
Everybody's in the fish tank. Welcome to SeaWorld. But the concession stands right over there. Are you hungry for a hot dog, oh geez, Joe?
Oh jeez. Yeah, Feral Invocation with upside. That's a good way to put it.
I don't even remember Feral Invocation.
It was a Theros +2/+2 flash enchantment for 3.
Huh. Well, that had the upside of being an enchantment.
Yeah. Well, Bolster's like an enchantment.
Yeah, I know. And better in some scenarios, but... Okay. Let's move on to combat. Attacks with his lethal creature.
So I block with Dramoka Warrior. Because this could possibly get flying if I draw a Bolster.
It's fair. Basically equivalent in that sense. They're both lethal attacks.
I could also double block, but...
That's adventurous. Man, should we double block?
There's ways that can fail horribly.
He has 2 cards in hand. If even one of them is a creature, that's... Like, we're back to geez, we can't really attack into this.
Well, what if the creature's bigger than Sandcrafter Mage?
What if it's a stupid, like, 5 on a 3/4?
Yeah. There's no point in playing around Pump. We lose that, so it's not even worth thinking about.
Mm-hmm. All right, everybody in there.
All right, let me go through the outs that would win with Lightwalker. We would need the other Sandcrafter Mage or the Aven, because we've used another. No, actually, no. Both Sandcrafter Mages are in the yard, so we'd need the Aven.
Okay, we would need the Aven. Tycom Strike is
Lethal anyway.
Lethal anyway in either scenario, I guess. No, that other guy gives himself the +1/+1 counter.
I'm going for it. Yeah, Lightwalker could gain flying, but I think there's only one card left in the deck that could do that. So let's remove the biggest threat from the board.
And that thing that could give flying is also itself a a 2-power flyer, as it turns out. Attack for lethal. He double blocks.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
The board is fully simplified. This is a top deck fight. This is it. This is the slap fight. Territorial Rock, no!
Not Territorial Rock. He's got a 5-turn clock on him.
Oh, God!
I don't want it to end like this.
No!
Don't have to waste that thing. That'll be so...
He's gonna, like, Drumbokas plus... Oh, no, we're gonna die to Territorial Rock.
Die the Territorial Rock of all things. Now Tygom Strike doesn't even...
Yep.
The Shigun doesn't do it. I'm gonna die to Territorial Rock. And we've died to Territorial. And there it went.
We've died to Territorial Rock.
We have 0 turns. This is how it ends. We have died to the sand. And
Nope.
point.
We are in the desert.
Got into the slap fight territory and we drew planes. So that's how that paladin lost that one game of cards. He just drew too many planes.
Well, we still had a really freaking cool deck. Also, you know what? I find it very fitting to lose to Territorial Rock. Sand.
Being the card that just stops us.
Yeah. Yeah.
2 mana answer to the stupid deck.
I'm super happy with the deck anyway. If we're gonna lose, we'll lose in the desert, dying of thirst, just walking straight to the left.
Really, the epic confrontation was against Super Saiyan Ken.
Yeah,
and then having finally defeated him, we were crippled after the encounter and had nothing left.
Anyway, thank you, Kaz, for joining. Glad you joined on this. Thank you, everybody in the zoo. I hope you enjoyed our epic battle against Ken, where it really was a Super Saiyan fight. But yeah, thank you.
It's pretty good.
Thank you, everybody, for joining on this really sweet draft. Good night, everybody.